Let us enjoy the journey of solving quadratic equations with Anil Kumar. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we will see how do we apply quadratic formula to solve quadratic equations. But before that, we'll also look into a couple of things. First thing is we need to determine the number of real roots. Now that you get by analyzing b square minus 4ac. So first step will be to find the number of real roots and then find the exact solution. So we are not going to really use the calculator to find the decimal value, but we'll try to rationalize if possible or simplify the radical part to write down the answer in the correct form. So those are the two things which you are going to also understand along with solving quadratic equation in this particular video. In case you want to learn directly from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute at gmail.com. Our students are right there on the top, getting excellent marks and admission to the best universities. Perfect. So here are five questions which we are going to discuss, starting with a very simple one just to give you a clear concept. And then we are going to complicate it a bit as we move along. So the very first question here is x squared plus x minus 7 equals to 0. So let's rewrite x squared plus x minus 7 equals to 0. Whenever quadratic equation is given to us, we can look at from this form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is the leading coefficient, b is the coefficient for x, and c is the constant. In that case, the value of x is minus b plus and minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. First part is determine the number of real roots. Real roots really mean what is the you have to try what is the value of b square minus 4ac. Now, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then we get two real roots. Okay. But if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we have one real root. And if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then we have no real root, right? So we actually get imaginary roots, which we are going to cover in next playlist. Great. So let's find what is b square minus 4ac. When I say b, it means what? Well, a in this case is 1, the coefficient of x squared, b is also 1, and c is minus 7. So b square minus 4ac in this case is 1 square minus 4 times a is 1 and c is minus 7. As you can see, b square minus 4ac is 1 plus because minus 4 times minus 7 is 28 minus. So minus minus becomes plus. So basically it is 29. You see that. Now since b square minus 4ac is 29, which is greater than 0, we expect what? We expect two real roots, right? So we have two real roots. Right. So that is the first part. Now let's find the real roots. Now to find the real roots, let's write down what is x equals to. Well, x equals to minus b, which is minus 1, plus or minus square root of b square, so which is 1 square, minus 4ac. We already calculated this inside part, right? Okay, let me rewrite. So minus 4 times 1 times minus 7 over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. So that basically is minus 1 plus and minus square root of 29, right? Divided by 2. So we have two answers for this, and our solutions are x is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 29 over 2, or x is minus 1 minus square root of 29 over 2. Is that clear to you? So we have found that b square minus 4ac was positive, therefore we have two real roots, and their value is minus 1 plus square root 29 by 2, and minus 1 minus 29 square root by 2. Perfect. So I hope the concept is clear, right? Now let's get into the second question. Now in the second question, we have written it in the form x times 2x minus 3 plus 4 equals to 0. You need to open the bracket. You get 2x square minus 3x plus 4 equals to 0. So you have this quadratic form in the form ax square plus bx plus c, which is also called the standard form of quadratic equation. Perfect. Now let's analyze b square minus 4ac part, whether it is positive, 0 or negative. So in this case, what is b square minus 4ac? B square minus 4ac means minus 3 square, which is the value of b, minus 4 times a is 2, and c is plus 4, correct? So that gives you minus 3 is 9 square, right? And 4 times 2, 8 times 4 is 32, right? So it is 32. So clearly, this is a negative number, right? So we get minus 23. Now, since b square is minus 23, it is less than 0, so we have no real root. Makes sense. Since b square minus 4ac is negative, no real root, so we are not going to find any solution for this particular question when we are talking about real solutions, right? Not imaginary. Imaginary, as I said, will be dealt with another playlist. Perfect. So I hope it is clear how b square minus 4ac immediately helps us to figure out how many roots we have. If we have real roots, then we are going to calculate, otherwise not. Makes sense? Right. Question number 3. So, question is 3x square plus 2x equals to x plus 1. Let's bring all the terms together. Plus 2x minus x minus 1 equals to 0. 3x square plus x minus 1 equals to 0. It is important to write in the standard form before you apply the formula. Otherwise, you can do some mistakes, right? So avoid that. Now let's try to answer the first part, which is determine the number of real roots. Means analyze b square minus 4ac, right? B in this case is 1, so I'm just writing 1 square minus 4 times a is 3 and c is minus 1, and that gives you the value as 1 minus, and minus becomes plus 12, which is 13. Now since this is greater than 0, we got two real roots. Makes sense? So in this case, we do have two real roots, and the objective now is to find what are those roots, right? Let's calculate. So let's calculate x is equals to minus of b value, which is minus, because we are going to look into this equation, right? Simplified. Great. So minus 1 plus or minus square root value, we have 13, right? So this value b square minus 4ac, we just calculated as 13, we are putting directly, right? Divided by 2 times a is 3 for us, right? So 2 times 3. So what we get here is minus 1 plus or minus square root 13 by 6. Makes sense? So we have two solutions, one with positive sign, the other one with negative sign. So we have minus 1 plus square root 13 over 6, or minus 1 minus square root 13 over 6. Do you see that? So that becomes the exact solution of the given equation. Perfect. So that is the exact solution. So you need to follow the same strategy, do the rest two of the questions. So here again we have an equation which we need to rearrange. So we have 10x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to x squared minus 4x. Bring all the terms together. Minus x squared plus 2x plus 4x, right? Plus 1 equals to 0. So bringing x squared minus 4x to the left side means minus x squared plus 4x. The sign changes. 9x squared plus 6x plus 1 equals to 0. Now we got this quadratic equation, which is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Now you can see what is b squared minus 4ac for us, right? So b is 6. We have to do 6 squared minus 4 times a is 9, right? And c is 1, which is 36 minus 36, which is 0. Now b squared minus 4ac is 0 means exactly one root. So I'll write one real root. So there is one real root since the inside part within the radical is 0. Now let's find these roots, right? So x is equal to minus b, in this case minus 6, plus or minus square root of 0, right? Divide by 2 times 9, right, which is 18. So we can write this as minus 6 over 18. Makes sense, right? So only one root, right? Negative 6 over 18 or negative 1 over 3. So there is only one root in this particular case, and that is minus 1 over 3. Correct? So that is how we are going to solve this particular question. You can see that this is 3x plus 1 whole square, right? Equation 3x plus 1 whole square, which is only one root minus 1 over 3. Perfect. So we have different kinds of examples here. We took one with two real roots, one with one real root, one with no real root, right? Now let's have the last question for you, which is x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to 3 times 2x plus 1, right? So I hope you are enjoying this journey of learning. You may feel free to write your comment, share your views, and also, in case you want to learn from me, send an email. Great. So we have got x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to 3 times 2x plus 1, right? So which gives you x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to 6x, open the bracket, correct? Bring the terms together. X squared plus 2x minus 6x plus 1 minus 3 equals to 0. The sign changes when you bring it to the left. So we get x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals to 0. So b squared minus 4ac is what we are going to check now, right? So what is b squared minus 4ac? Which is, b is minus 4, right? So minus 4 squared, right? Minus 4 times a is 1 and c is minus 2, right? So it gives you 16 plus 8. Do you see that? 16 plus 8 is greater than 0, right? So there means we got two real roots, correct? So we have here two real roots. So let's find these roots now, correct? So the value of x will be minus of 4 plus minus square root. We got 24, right? Over 2 times a means 2 here, correct? Now, 24 can be actually broken down and can be written as 4 times 6, right? Right? So you could also write this as 4 times 6 means 2 square root 6 over 2. You see that? And therefore, the x value is 2 plus or minus square root 6. You see that? So we got two values of x. One is 2 plus square root 6. The other one is 2 minus square root 6. And that's a very beautiful way of writing. So even if you write 2 plus minus square root 6, we really mean it is 2 plus square root 6 and 2 minus square root 6. Is that clear to you? And that becomes the solution of the given equation. These are the two roots. Perfect. With that, we have solved all the 5 questions taken, right? I hope it makes sense and you understand that checking b square minus 4ac tells us whether we have two roots, one root, or no real root. And then, once we have done that, we can calculate the roots required for the given equation. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write a comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your valuable time and all the best.